You are now tuned in to the mind of a one percenter. The Black Taikun project presents this to you full of hope and courage. The hope to be heard and the courage to listen and welcome new ideas. Every month you'll hear new thoughts, new stories, and new anecdotes from exceptional humans that will make you laugh, reflect, or just be.
Love in the Digital Age by Omari, The Mind of a One Percenter, Volume 1. In this digital age, to my elders, it would be hysterically funny if I told them what brings me joy. For as long as I can remember, I have romanticized names as if they would be able to stand the test of time and then some. Some names have compelled me to smile without control. Some names have caused the pain I never thought I could experience. And other names had the power to do both. But where there was once land, there is now water. Where there was once light, there is now darkness. Where there was once love, there is now anguish and pain. Eventually, the pendulum swings, and what once was always finds a way to be something else in the end. Seeing your name was a reward for me, like an elementary school crush that I knew nothing about. Knowing your name was enough. I could then run home and tell Mom about the girl that sits 2 seats in front of me with the blue backpack next to the kid that picks his boogers. She was well dressed, just like me. She probably had parents who worked hard long weeks to present her as best they could, just like me. I hope you find a way to look this way every day, so I raise my hand to ask questions in hopes that she would, just like me. Your username followed by your profile picture. Your nickname in my phone surrounded by my favorite emojis. Shit, I even love typing your full government name in Times New Roman font because I was infatuated with the idea of something so simple, but still having the power to be so alluring. When did it begin? Perhaps it was the time when we asked each other how many kids we wanted, and on the count of 3, we both said at minimum 3. Or was it the day you posted 3 selfies back to back to back with only 30 minutes in between each because I think you wanted the Instagram algorithm to prioritize your posts so you could beat your record of likes that you got on that one picture that your crush from college noticed but you thought forgot about you? Better yet, it could have been the time when I completely accepted you for you. No more questioning, no more manipulation, no more trying to mold you into what I thought was best for me, flaws and all. When will it end? I'm not sure if it ever will. You see, even being on good or bad terms didn't matter. Not even during the peak of my stubbornness and moments that lacked emotional maturity. More times than none, with the non-speaking terms we slightly agreed upon, seeing your name added a level of comfort and peace. On the contrary, after an amazing night of just indulging in each other's presence, while understanding that now, home, had a new meaning, the same feeling was experienced. It might be weird to say aloud, but it's gotten to the point where my love for you deepens through the interaction of a screen. And to some of us, it's easier that way. Easier because this digital age fills just as much as it drains. Foreign to our Gen Xers, but in our own world, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. At this point, the pain that raised me has forced me to cheer for those who were in a similar predicament. Bound by a love that no longer existed in the physical plane, but haunted their dreams with moments of beauty that they could no longer experience. I see their current state and wish that somehow they'd find each other again. It gives me faith that one day we could and would do the same. I desperately stay convicted to this idea, this belief, and I don't know why. Because outside looking in, I am fine. Nothing bothers me like it used to. But inside, I still receive these alerts of shock and pain as signals of anxiety and feelings I try so hard to avoid. Feelings that are fixed on making sure I feel them. All this could happen by just seeing your name. Through the ups and downs, I can't say what's next for us, or even me, for that matter. It appears that I am now more focused on not hurting others as opposed to just loving them. If there were 5 million people with your name, I would still think of you. If my Instagram feed was my best friend who should have been a detective, some informant, or maybe just a snitch, your name would still provide tranquility. If I visited your profile another 5 times after being on your page 19 minutes ago, I would still come back 8 more. It's like I have you in a different way. It's one-sided and maybe blinded by the reality of what really is, but at least now you know. It's foolish because anyone with eyes can see your name too, or they don't, and in fact, it's just another name that dictates their emotions. Way of thinking, way of being, like your name does to me. Regardless of what's said or lack thereof, no matter the platform, time, or day, the only thing that doesn't change is your name. It's your name that I love.
Join the conversation every week on our socials. We go by the name @BlackTaikun Project, and we are the fans you didn't know you had. Thank you for listening.